Hi, my name is Stivън Марджетко. I am a pediatric orthopedic spinal surgeon from Chicago, Illinois. I became involved with the SRS Bulgaria mission in 2007. I helped a number of very important individuals have contributed to the development of this trip. Probably most important, Roman Hitchoff and Sam Owusu Achai, Owusu, O-W-U-S-U, Achai, A-C-H-A-I. Sam Owusu Achai at that time was the CEO, the Chief Executive Officer of Osteotech Corporation. Osteotech Corporation was doing a lot of business in Bulgaria, and Roman Hitchoff was the head person for the company in Bulgaria. And it was Roman and Sam who felt that that there was a need for a pediatric spinal deformity program, and they chose Sophia as the best and most likely site. After a site evaluation in 2006, Dr. Ohenaba Bawachia J and Dr. Paco Sanchez came here and had the opportunity to meet with the doctors from Tokуда Hospital. It was at that time that we decided that Tokуда Hospital was the best choice for this program. The Osteotech Corporation provided a generous grant to help initiate the process, and we had our first surgical mission in 2007. And we came to the clinic and we met Dr. Vasił Yablonski and his team, and we found them to be incredibly dedicated and intelligent, bright, hardworking individuals, and Vasił and his team have committed to this program. For a program like this to be successful, you have to have people, host individuals who are willing to do all the work it takes to actually make a program like this successful. And the goal of the program was always to create here in Tokуда a self-sustaining spinal deformity program that would be in which the physicians from Tokуда, Dr. Yablonski and his team, would ultimately provide the care. So we're here for education and service, but the primary goal is education. Since 2007, I've done, I think, about 12 trips or 11 trips. So over that period of time, Dr. Yablonski, who is a very well-known joint replacement surgeon, has become a very, very good spinal deformity surgeon and a physician as well, as someone who can take care of patients with spinal deformity either with or without surgery by other means, bracing, and oftentimes just the care of observing them and telling them what their problem is, making diagnoses. So he's achieved all that, and his team, Dr. Evgeny Vlev and Dr. Ivanov, have done a wonderful job. They've learned enormous amounts, and this trip for sure. So from 2007 to now, this time the surgeries that are being done by the Bulgarian surgeons with just some mild oversight from our side. So that's how good things have gotten. They are really able to operate independently, and they have done surgeries now without us being present, and they've done a phenomenal job. A very important part of this program has been, because doing surgeries on children with spinal deformity does offer risk to the spinal cord, it is important to do intraoperative neural monitoring. And so this trip, Dr. Kamenova, who's the pediatric anesthesiologist, has been trained over many years by the individuals who volunteer and come with us from Biotronics Corporation. Biotronics Corporation is a company out of Michigan, Ann Arbor, Michigan, and they have been very generous in letting their employees come and work for us here to protect the neural integrity of the children from Bulgaria when we do these surgeries. The most important thing about this trip is that we have a donation of the equipment so that Dr. Kamenova can now do intraoperative neural monitoring on her own. So it is the first site in Bulgaria to have intraoperative neural monitoring to provide the highest level of protection for this type of complex surgery. So I'm very proud of her, and I'm very proud of Dr. Yablonski, Dr. Vlev, Dr. Ivanov. I also want to thank, I think it's really important to thank the very hardworking and dedicated nursing staff in the operating room, the nursing staff on the floor, the intensive care unit physicians who have been, Dr. Simonov, who takes care of all those children for us and makes sure that they stay well and whole. I'm proud and happy to express that the children that we've operated on previous visits who came to the clinic seem to be doing very well. They seem to be happy and well adjusted in their new bodies, and I'm glad that I have been a part of that. I'm very happy to have been a part of that.